Why didn't I do that before starting? It's almost like you're ha! Ta! Da-dong, 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 da-dong. This one. Tick-tock goes the kitty clock. Oh. What demon? So why do I have this diary if it's just in the bookcase anyway? Does it have some sort of clue? So they went down the stairs. It's been like days since I played. They went down the stairs. They're hiding somewhere, and I have a cat. I think I've gotten used to the lag. Maybe they're hiding in all the high places, huh? No idea why the cat's back. No idea whatsoever. But I should really take advantage of this. And try to figure out what the fuck this painting is for. Only a small flame on the kindling. No? Why would I take the eyes back? What kind of weird shit are you trying to make me do, game? Anubis. So they went down the stairs, but I'm going to use this moment with this cat to look around everywhere else. Because I'm noticeably less afraid when I have the fucking cat with me. Because I don't have to waste so much time waiting for the mice to move away. That glass is still painful. This cat needs to start talking and tell me why the hell it keeps running away from me. And then randomly coming back to me. As if it's just a thing that you're supposed to do when you love someone unconditionally. I gave you boots. You should be eating people for me. Why doesn't this cat have any shoes? I want to give this cat shoes. Want to give cat shoes. Only if it wants shoes, though, not if it just doesn't want the shoes. Because then that's not cool. I wish it was possible to tell whether or not I could, like, not have this directly in front of the fucking exit to this room. just came in here for no reason, and there's just a music box. Great. Ah! He stirred up clouds of dust as he ran out with a panicked yell. Dude, they are in the fireplaces. A record player that has stopped running. Okay. I wonder if this is any different. No. Still not gonna interrupt that piano girl. I still ain't stupid. Why do all of the furnaces say there's no firewood? Like, am I ever gonna find firewood? Why do I need to chop down a door with this axe? don't want to. It was locked. Was this door always locked? The cat shivered at it. So that is a picture of a gremlin. And because I'm brave, I'm gonna actually try to do this. No. I haven't seen anything that's blocked by wooden boards. Like, I haven't seen anything blocked by wooden boards. It wasn't locked, but it wouldn't open. And I'm sitting here like, it wasn't locked, but that mouse is in the corner. The music. But it's also bleeding. It was not bleeding before. It's under a chair. Okay. Why? He actually scared Elizabeth when he jumped up. No. No, stop. No. And hey, diddle diddle, with a little fiddle he said he was gonna do. So the next one should be in my bedroom, because he's a sneaky little prick. It said they all went downstairs, and yet one of them hid upstairs. That doesn't make any sense. Pricks. I still want to know what's up with that painting. That empty painting. That empty frame. What? Why is it lagging so hard? What? Why did it suddenly start lagging more? Just needed a second. So the other one has to be over here. I just didn't see where it was. No. And the other door is locked. And I don't know how to open it. That door is also locked. Why do I still have this shovel? I dug up the one thing that the shovel can dig up. Like, why do I still have a shovel? Do I have to bury something eventually? Bury all your hopes and dreams. Maybe they're just not able to play two sets of music at the same time. What if they're in the piano room? I don't want to look in the piano room. Maybe the third one's just dead. Like in the paintings. The third one's just dead. I really don't want to look in there. Why do I still have this key? this. There's really no reason for me to go in there. There's really no reason for me to go into that room yet. It's really sick. I will avoid that room the entire game if I can, because I really don't want to interrupt the piano ghost. It's always a bad idea. But where the hell do I go? Unless they spawn after you find each one. If the last one's dead, then where would it be? Night and day. They call that a pool, but there's no pool, just a fountain. is that labeled? And why does that have a weird asterisk on it? I'm not it. This room is on the right side, not the left side. So why do they have a doll that's missing its eyes? What's this giant useless table? Now it's just a weird doll. Are you kidding me? It's gonna eat me because I just took its sense of sight. Why would I need that? Why do I need that back? That didn't sound like you were hacking the floor. It sounded like you were hacking your body. Go down from here? Fine. What the fuck? The only reason I did that was because of a weird symbol that was on the fucking thing. You can climb up from here? No? Where the fuck? This is that locked room that I couldn't open. On the left side. I'm just gonna use this one. I'm gonna unlock the fucking door first. Let's not read that yet, because clearly, if we read a book, According to Jewish legend, God collected dust in the first hour, conceived of Adam in the second hour, formed Adam as vague shapes in the third hour, knitted his body together in the fourth hour, bestowed him features in the fifth hour, imparted Adam a soul in the sixth hour, and Adam stood on his own feet in the seventh. Some theologians believe that Adam was a type of golem, an empty shell before God infused his body with a soul. That's probably a clue for a puzzle. Christomathi Arabi, Zoroastri, Muvadima, fucking Book of Healing, the 4 books of sentences, Ars Poetica. The 7 sermons into the dead, memories, dreams, reflections, and the Iliad. Dreams of a spirit seer, demon, sphinx. Why? The Book of Law, the Book of M, Book of Exodus. Hooray! The journey of the nails, climb into the world of underground, you gotta palmistry from the earth to the moon. Something shiny was on top of the bookcase. Although a bit tall, she could just barely reach it if she stepped here and... Oh dear, this is rather dangerous. The shadows suddenly flowed down. It's a key! Locks of the color of black widow spiders swept Elizabeth's face. The demon smiled beneath its eyelashes in a stark contrast to Elizabeth's wide-eyed stare. The black cat emitted a high-pitched screech and jumped away, snagging the dress in the process. Ah, darn it, not again. There was no way of knowing where to find it again. What? Who are you looking for? That fellow. I think you should refrain from spending time with that. Huh? It follows one around for no reason, is quite serious and a bit fussy to boot. It threw a fit over the smallest thing. Best to stay far away from it if you don't want needless drama. The demon cocked its head and nodded away incessantly. But it's the only thing here that helps me, Elizabeth mumbled. Eh? What's that you say? No one here will help you? But I can help you if you want. You only have to ask. You want this, right? The shiny thing was revealed to be a key when the demon plucked it. Here you go. The key was brought next to Elizabeth's face with surprising straightforwardness. The sudden gesture of kindness actually made her feel uneasy. I can get it myself, Elizabeth said as she withdrew her hand, to which the demon raised an eyebrow. Those purple lips smirked, and it didn't move back to give Elizabeth any space. All right, then get it yourself. The key flew back up top. Now it was too tall to be reached even on tiptoes. If only someone could jump up there. I don't know where to push that, but okay. Astrology and life. The Wheel of Fortune is a particularly unique tarot card. A wheel comprised of 3 concentric circles hangs in the middle of the card. The innermost one represents creativity, the middle one symbolizes the forces of being, with the outermost one standing for the physical world. There are no symbols on the smallest ring, as creative potential is infinite. That book was fucking useless. I don't even know what this thing is. It doesn't look like a... It looks like a bookshelf, but it's like a small one. It'd be funny if she could jump across that shit, like... Whee! Like, no. So what's the point of doing this if there's only one? Huh. You must understand. From 1, make 10. 2 will go on its way, with 3 close behind. You will be prosperous. Abandon 4, from 5 and 6, so says the witch. Match 7 and 8, that's how it's done. 9 is 1, but 10 is none. That is the witch's sums. What? Don't throw shit at me like that. I don't know if you're being serious. You know, pull some bullshit out of my face. Fucking actual bullshit. Like, that is the witch's sums. Who the fuck is the witch? Why do you have sums? Why do I need to push this crate? The Guide to the Perplexed. Ah! If one remembers this actually a long weekend, when dreaming of hastily getting up and going to work, then we may realize that this is just a dream and wake up. Even nightmares will appear as real as the physical world as long as the conscious mind does not notice the irregularities of a dream. One may wake up from a dream if one observes the illogical aspects of their surroundings. Freud believed the dreams only serve to fulfill hidden desires. The brain will subconsciously seek to accomplish hopes and wants. For example, a hungry person might dream of feasting at a grand table. If his feet are cold, then he might be walking barefoot in the snow. If his throat is sore, then someone may be choking him. But what if he's in love? What if he's a girl wearing a pretty dress? Not sure what to do with this. Now I gotta be worrying about the rats again. This is gonna suck. So am I looking for the cat now? Or am I looking for that fucking pig? Because that pig is dead. I earned nothing. Except I lost a cat. I earned absolutely nothing. And I lost a cat. I'm still terrified, but the fear factor of this game is kind of gone, because now I'm just like wandering around, and I'm just like, I'm so busy trying to figure out, like, the order of things I'm supposed to do things in, that there's no time to be afraid. Unless something actually scary is happening, like, at the same time that I'm doing something. So, am I looking for the cat, the pig, or the fucking way to open this door? If at any moment you wax nostalgic. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to look for the cat, because the cat needs to do a thing. I still don't have any wooden thingies to put in that thing. Yeah. Do you dig more? Because why do I still have this shovel? There's someone here. So that's broken. I don't know. I don't remember anywhere in life that I can use an axe on. I actually already used the axe, so I don't know why I said that. Do I still have the axe? Would they actually keep... Yeah, I still have the axe. Why do I still have the axe? Still don't know what the fish eye's for. Why did I take it back from that doll? I don't know. Am I supposed to look for the cat? Because I'm gonna look for the cat, because I really want to look for the cat. I'll find it. I don't mind playing hide and seek with a cat. Cats are fun. But I'll only do it once, because the plot demands it. think the third one's dead. I don't... I think the third one's just dead. I'm just gonna find him in a pit. Just like, oops. Like, no. No, oops. He can't just be dead. Oh god. At any time, one of the doors can just randomly unlock, and I wouldn't even know. Because of spooky ghosts. Like, it could just randomly unlock, and I wouldn't even know. It's still just a weird doll. Hmm. Did the map change again? No. I keep coming down here like it'll be the answer to all my problems. I just want to know. Can you show me something forbidden by these strangers like me? Kept in my arms, can you hold me? Something forbidden about these strangers like me. Kept in the silence, and only something forbidden about these strangers like me. It seemed like it would respond if spoken to. Why would you say that? It felt like they were the only ones left in the whole world. Is that a fucking Silent Hill 2 bullshit thing, where if you look at it too much, you die? Nah. That's how things usually are when you inspect something that's in your inventory for no reason, and the dialogue actually changes. Like, this letter from Mary just... changing. I don't know why. Kept in your arms, will you show me something forbidden about your strangeness like me? I wanna know, can you tell me there's something weird about these things you like? So yeah, now I'm afraid of rats again. This is great. Kia! Is this door still locked? Why? Why am I being tortured? I have so many items in my inventory, I don't know what to do with. It's a blatant lie, but still. Do they leave anything behind? Scaring the shit out of me. I don't think I'm looking for the cat, because the cat just kind of appears. Like, it just shows the fuck up. Like, hi. Like, no. So, I'm doing something else in that library, and it didn't want to tell me, like, exactly what. So it just kind of decided to put me in the library. I didn't just see a shadow, no. That's not a thing in this game. Shadows don't do things. Just keep walking like nothing happened. You didn't see shit. And I don't know what this is for, but I'm gonna do it 'cause I'm freaking crazy. Left on my own devices, I'm kinda curious how these things are like this. I'm gonna question everything I see. I'm gonna wonder all about these bleeding hearts. Kept in my arms, have you shown it to be something you want? Huh. Letter like this, and now I know. Will you show me something forbidden about these strangers like me? Kept in my arms, will you bonus something you think is only strangers like me? I don't know the lyrics to a song, but who cares, cause I'm wondering about these things now. What is the 15, 15, 15 for? 1 is 9, 5 is 6, 7, 8. There's just this obvious gap, like, in between these two king things. I'm just like, why? If only something could jump in there. I'm gonna read this again. From 1, make 10. Still don't know what the fuck that square is supposed to mean. It's just there. It makes no sense. It's just there. It makes no sense. 15, 15, 15. It says the cat will give you some clue by reacting to specific items. But it's like, it didn't do any of that shit. It didn't do that shit. It sure had a painting that I'm not going to interact with again because I don't want to turn into a person and kill me. That's a blatant lie too. Like, text that has already been read will appear in this bookcase. Like, none of the clues that I've read are in this fucking bookcase, which is in my mind. You have a shovel. Why can't you just fucking throw it up there? It's not even a small spade. It's like an actual shovel. Something forbidden about these strangers that like me. Kept in my arms, will you show me? Something they know about these strangers life. Slept over still. I know it is something strange, but there's nothing like. Ow, my legs. Des, Regen. I visited the hospital again, and so did he. He called himself the doctor's research partner, but he seemed very unwelcome. I've seen how he interacts with Margaret, and it's the first time I've seen her smile so happily at someone else. Although I am loath to admit it, perhaps he is better suited to keep her company than I am. Please respond to her love in kind, I implored him. Marguerite is willing to meet with me. It seems that she isolated herself after she was forbidden to meet with him. After all, she is one of the research sponsors. His target is the doctor and me. Anyone could see that. Strange noises are emitted from the laboratory at night. Are there rats in this establishment? The weather has deteriorated so much that the trains have stopped running. It is my first night here. One short night has been enough to change my mind about this place. How does Margaret endure such a sinister place night after night? He left after giving me the key to the cellar. I have no idea where he went after he left. The wind and snow showed no signs of stopping. Strange chattering sounds mixed in with the winter wind are coming from downstairs. I will sneak downstairs for a peek when the doctor returns to his room. The sound of song played by the record player came from afar. A scene that had been seen before, somewhere. Berliner Morgenpost, 5 May. The Wuppertal Sanatorium was founded in 1930 and sits in a picturesque mountain valley, providing a place of respite in a rural countryside that lacked medical facilities. It has recently garnered plans to leverage the government's subsidies in order to expand. Hospital director Diane Wagner is a scientist. When her brethren were troubled by the country's unrest, she noticed where the nation's true weakness lay and decided to throw herself into medicine. Being cured isn't a matter to be ashamed of. The hospital director advertised that facing problems head on was the most effective cure. The doors to the Garden of Hope would forever be open to patients in need. I read that on a plaque next to the door. I thought that was like air conditioning, but it's actually like a thing. I don't like this room. She fell asleep and I freaking jump scared myself. I don't like this room. Memo. 25 Oct. He came to visit the mayor's poor daughter. I don't know when they met each other. This is really quite devious. Is he here to expose me, or to take away my benefactor? I know he's not interested in her. It's plain to see who he's really looking at. Are they? Hi. Oh no. Oh no, I despise. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I don't like you. What is this room? Is this the if it's just an invisible maze, fine. But if you die and fall off a cliff going the wrong way, fuck you. Cause that's not okay. It's not okay. It better just be invisible walls. Cause I can do invisible walls. I don't need to be jump scared with a loud splat noise or falling to my death. Yep. Do these walls even make sense? Memo. 5 Nov. I had to say the triplets were house imps after Margaret accidentally saw them. Really? Ah! They moved! They moved! They moved! Why? What the fuck? What the fuck? They moved! I can't deal with this bullshit. Nah. They're gonna bite me. I don't want to deal with this. No, get away. Go, 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 go. Ooh, that's too many. They convened. There is no rhyme or reason to which direction they go in. Success. Eat that bitch! Memo! Snow, come down hard and cover the tracks, but I'm running out of materials. It's getting quite alarming. Ah! How is that fair? I was reading! I was reading! Fuck you! Oh. Memo. The mayor's eyes will be staying the night. Must lock the door. A well-worn and dusty journal sits on the table. A fountain pen sits between 2 of the pages. A bullet point list starts at the top, but stains have covered a lot of words. The first couple of lines are crossed out for some reason. List. Jen. Public hospital blood supplies running low. Opportunity to lure back customers. February. Emma Wolf, 7 pints. Hilda, 10 pints. Don't make me do the witch's sums. Don't make me do the witch's sums. I will fucking die. I will fucking die. 0. And truth. Kidney and liver. Conrad. Discard. Discard the 4th one. Abandon it. Son of a bitch. Add blur. Other than heart. It's randomly lagging really badly. October, Paul Hans and Pauline Mueller. Cornea. The Myers. Marguerite Sean von Schneider. Flowers who bloomed at her side. Confess to her for me. Give her my wishes. Tell her she is lovely. And that night and day, my heart. pines for love of her. Reveal to her soul the secret of my flame. Let it breathe out with you, sweetest fragrances. Speak for me. May she be acquainted with the passion she has roused, and of which my troubled heart has not breathed a word. Gunvald, Faust, the flower song. Odette? What are you doing here? Elizabeth bent down, but the cat didn't run away as she expected it to. Oh, yes. This is for you, she said. She took out the bracelet from her pocket, wiped off the dust on the bell, and gently put it on the cat. Key with a label. Okay. I just want to see if that was the key that was on top of the library stack. If the cat, like, got it for you, and, like, you don't even need to come back here. That would be interesting. That was the entire purpose of that, wow. Small key. Right hand. Okay. Lagging a little bit. I should see if the rat actually did something. Because I got bit by a rat, but it wasn't my fault. Yeah, the game just automatically gets you bit by the rat after you read the memo, because it's just fucking there. I done like it. Ooh, I done like it. Ooh, I done like it. Ooh, I'm following it. Mmm. Mmm. Oh. Cracks have appeared on the wall. Mmm, it's the room next door to the thing. Yeah. Hi. Beware of the deep hole. I still never found the third one. Like, what the fuck? A piece of yellowed mail and an envelope with quite neat and orderly handwriting on it. Mr. Valentine, how are you? My apologies for the fact that I'm the one responding on Marguerite's behalf after such a long period of time. There were simply too many things to be handled here, and the situation has only become stable recently. It's now the most charming season, springtime. The snow has melted, and the temperature has risen back up to a more tolerable range. Dr. Wagner disappeared into the blizzard. I trust that you've read about it in the papers. We still haven't given up hope on waiting, and hope that you will also pray for her return. But please don't worry. The person that we mentioned to you in the previous letters is here. The situation here is quite good as of now. So is Marguerite. So please be at ease. Please don't try to find us. Marguerite doesn't wish to see you. The weather of early spring is still quite erratic, so please take care of yourself. Sadie. A large black umbrella. Why? Let me just pick this up. Let's not do that indoors. In a horror game. A fragment torn from the mail. The handwriting was smudged from the humidity, difficult to make out. I cleaned the house. I wiped down everything quite cleanly, no matter whether it was the furniture, walls, railing, carpet, or that axe. It was a pity, but I also threw away most of my beloved. my most beloved bracelet. Although I'd washed it multiple times, I still felt that it was unclean. I actually hadn't verified the significance of Marguerite's name appearing in that register of names. Perhaps it wasn't as I thought, but the me at that time was unable to think properly. I knew that it wasn't my fault. It'd be fine if I'd just told everyone the truth. Someone would have naturally come by to pick this place up. But what about Margaret? Did she know yet still sponsor this business? Was she helping the doctor? Would she be taken away? I couldn't say a word when I thought of this. I told that person my thoughts. Please think of something, I pleaded with him. Alright. What the? It's a long match. You can use this to light things further away. Oh no. I don't wanna. I don't know what that thing is. I don't wanna see it. Fuck you. Homunculus is literally translated as little person from Latin and indicates a life form that was created artificially. Different methods of creation are noted in direct records, such as mixing human blood and dew in a mercury flask and refining it for a month. Maintaining it at the constant temperature of a horse's womb, the mass of matter would slowly form into blood vessels and nerves. Ew. Then continue to heat and add fresh blood. A small person will be born inside the flask. They appear the same as human children, but need to be fed each month. The interpretation of dreams. Freud postulated that nightmares are the manifestation of one's desires. But that these desires materialize on multiple levels and sometimes even take form in an opposite direction. However, no one would agree that the only function of dreams is to fulfill desires. Does someone dreaming of being chased by a killer secretly wish to be murdered? Freud would say yes, because all dreams exist to fulfill desires. There was an empty space that would just fit a book. The cat tried to use its front paws to reach into the bottom of the space, but its paws didn't fit. Paper scraps with crayon drawings on them were stacked upon the table. The blue bird of happiness. This better not be the same as the red bird of happiness, because I ain't dealing with birds and boxes, fuck you. There was a kind brother and sister duo in an unfortunate family. After an unfortunate Christmas, on a sad evening, the witch told them that there was a blue bird in a faraway kingdom that'd bring them happiness. Thus, they took with them their burdens and set foot on their journey, leaving the unfortunate family. How to create a golem. Most believe that creating a golem starts by creating a human shape out of clay and writing the Hebrew word emeth, truth, on its forehead. The golem will wake and start to move, and return to dust if the word on its head is changed to meth, death. I really don't wanna. That's a candle holder? It looks like a demon face. Oh, that. Doko. Hi, hi. The carpet ate up the sound of Elizabeth's footsteps. It was so quiet that one wasn't even sure if time was really flowing. The light spilled into the room from behind and was then reflected back. She turned, and for a split second thought she was staring at a mirror. The person's back was facing the candlelight, and the face was ensconced in a large hat brim. But she could still clearly see that the lifeless face looked exactly like hers, and starkly white reflection on the glass. Ooh, that is drawn so well. The only difference was that the other had no expression. Get out. What are you doing here? Get out. There were no tonal inflections as the person drifted past in the dark. She was caught by the cold, hard gaze and, for reasons unknown, couldn't even get a word out. She didn't know why, but something was pressing down on her so hard that she could barely breathe. The gray and blue figure suddenly turned. Soundless footsteps padded out of the room, as if the person had never seen Elizabeth before. There was a keyhole above the mirror frame, and an almost open eye engraved into the top of the keyhole. Ha! What is the sound of looming darkness? There is a sound of looming darkness in the background. What is it? What is it though? What is it though? What is it though? It's just a noise. It's just a noise. It's just a noise now. It's just fuck you. The ghost voices bullshit. No. I think the third pig is dead, and I'm never gonna find him. Screw hide and seek. I think he's dead. He's just dead. Never came back. Fucking dead. Right hand of what? Right hand of what? Did the map change? Yeah, she is editing it. Fucking Silent Hill math. Mirrors. Great. Reference room. Great. Wait, what? Great. Wait. The music's not playing anymore. But there's still someone there. The music wasn't playing anymore. Does doing that have no hold on anything that happens in the plot? Because I really didn't want to piss off the piano ghost, but the piano ghost wasn't even playing the... They weren't even playing the piano anymore. So why does it skip a step? Like this 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, nothing, 1, 2. Like they just randomly jump for no reason. Why? Oh yeah, I never put the book in the thing. I wanted to put the book in the shelf because I just had a book on me and I was like, I'm gonna put this book in here. Oh yeah. I forgot to put the book in the thing. I was gonna check to see if that locked door was unlocked. The way of big hole, but no. I don't want to fall down a big hole. one's online. No one's watching. Oh, I never looked at this thing. A painting locked to the wall. Audit. Something like a safety deposit box opened. An exquisite key made in the shape of the sun fell out. Okay. It's been hours. Like, I've been playing for hours. Because I like this game? No, because I can want to finish this game. I'm still wearing my pretty dress. Which is weird. I'm just hanging out in a pretty dress. I'm gonna pretend that pissing off the piano ghost didn't do anything. Just gonna pretend it didn't do anything. No. It was raining despite the presence of a roof. Best get out of the rain. Oh my god, she got a parasol. Why do they have eyes, man? Why do they have eyes? Why do they have eyes? What the fuck is this? Tree, flowers, leaf, sun, moon. It's a map! No! Oh, I'm there. That way is that way, and hand. Right hand? Right hand. Yeah, that's a right hand, because the thumb is on the left side. That L's backwards. There's a bridge, and there's water, and there's a thing, and don't roses. That either says don't roses, or that's a destination. Bear, don't fuck with the bear. There's a bird thing. And there's lots of flowers everywhere. And it doesn't say anything about mannequins. I'm gonna just go over here, please. I'm just gonna go over here, please. Construction notice. Nursing home operations are halted as of today, and this building is being re-registered as a residence. All employees are dismissed effective immediately. The caretaker's room on the 3rd floor will be preserved. However, the doctor's lounge will be demolished. All medicine will be destroyed within the week. Destroyed. The wards on the 1st floor will be renovated into a library. The children's room will be moved to the 2nd floor. The basement is to be sealed off. Construction workers are allowed access until the end of the month. Items of note. Fix the crack in the wall of the left corridor on the 1st floor. Clean the drainage hole in the bathroom. I haven't seen a single bathroom. Check the pink carpet on the 3rd floor. I haven't seen a pink carpet. They're sculptures made from plaster. They're going to eat me. They're going to eat me. I didn't do anything to the other sculpture. I didn't do anything wrong. I had no choice but to steal. They did not give me choice. The game did not give me choice. The game really didn't give me a choice. It just kind of said, you know what, fuck it. An empty pot. Perhaps it could still be used. Okay, so we have flowers here. One of these is gonna kill me. Oh, look, a little big pot. Water has collected in the bottom of the pot. We have 3 pots over here. Water is collected in the bottom of the pot. And we have this black thing, which is a tentacle that's gonna eat my face. Planted. It was a hand made of clay. It was clutching something, but the item couldn't be removed. Uproot it? No! You evil bastard! What the fuck is this? What is this X and Y bullshit? What is this X and Y bullshit? What is this X and Y bullshit? Top left looks very seductive. Bottom left looks very simple, but probably evil. That one looks evil and pointy as fuck. And that one's just multiple. I don't understand. There's also a thing here. A locked wooden case. Numbers are carved into the top. 3, 5, -1. Oh my god. I can't even read it because I'm just like, no. I'm just like, no. Please input the amounts represented by each of these 4 coordinates. 3, 5. So I'm trying to move my mouse, but I don't see my mouse. Darn. 3, 5. So the cute flower, or is it like a center kind of thing? Because it says -1, -1. Where the fuck? It's -1, -1. Where the fuck is -1, -1? There's only one evil-looking flower. But how did these become numbers? Blue flowers were planted. All of the flowers are blue. But what does this mean? How do you have negatives? How do you have negatives? This isn't even a grid. It's not even real. It's not even real! Ow. Stupid fucking plants and fucking grid and fucking bullshit. Stupid fucking pussy best stupid Oh my god. What number does each plant represent? What number does each one represent? the amounts represented by each of these 4 coordinates? Is like the tippy top. God damn it. I understand the puzzle. I understand the puzzle. I understand the puzzle. This sucks. That kind of plant. And, ooh, what kind is it, though? Like, there's that kind, which I can clearly understand. That kind that I clearly understand. That kind that I clearly understand. But that top right one, I don't understand what it looks like. Is it these kind? Is it just every other kind? That one? Three. Stop going to sleep. It freaks me out. 6. It opened. I got a seed. It was based on the number of flowers that there are, that shows in the picture based on the coordinates that you have on the sign. A type of seed. It just says a type of seed. One of these types of seeds will kill me. I am so, like, not trusting anything. This is really awkward. The amount of not trusting anything is really awkward. So I'm just gonna leave that be until I decide that it's something I need to do. What the fuck was that? A blue feather fell onto the floor. Let's not pick it up. That tree is gonna eat me! It's an empty book. Quill. No. Let's not be here, because there's a bird, and it was also a part of the thing that I needed to do. What's over here? Bird. Let's not interact with the bird, because I don't have any bird feed. The bird will probably eat the seed in my hands and just rip my arms off for no goddamn reason. I'm gonna pretend that these dudes aren't going to start moving because they don't have legs. What is this way? Huh? Chapter 2. The bird that which is blue. Wait, that was the end of Puss in Boots chapter? Are you serious? I found a boy! kind of looks like a boy. Oh, it's actually very well detailed for pixels. I shall place his head upon my lap. Thank goodness, it looks like a man. Why is that a good thing? Elizabeth thought as she gazed upon him. As if disturbed by the footsteps, the crumpled figure wrinkled his brow and slowly opened his eyes. He suddenly sprang up. He stared fixedly into the distance with bloodshot eyes, a dark flush slowly suffusing the wan pallor of his face. Damn it! What am I doing here? The figure abruptly looked at her as she was debating whether or not to speak up. Eh? Who are you? This isn't a place for children. Eyes rimmed with sleeplessness stared at her. Although his starched uniform was damp from the rain, he merely brushed at his trousers absent-mindedly and suddenly stood up. Damn it, where is she? Oh, my head. I remember, it was in this direction. His excited murmurings stood out in stark contrast to his pinched face as he patted Elizabeth's head. Sorry, I'm in a rush. Hurry back home, all right? He ran off without looking back. Audette? A key. Had it been dropped by that person just now? Hole. Oh no. I don't want to open that door, though. What's that shadow? What is that shadow right here? Looks like something's been hung. Oh, it is something that's been hung. It looks just like that weird... This is the moon door. Can I unlock it from this side? Oh. I guess it must be magic. Infused with spirits. Oh, look, birds. These birds look nicer, but I will still avoid them. Oh, look, a bridge. The road ends here. There's a pond with logs floating in it below. How did he get over there? By going the same direction that I did, how did he get over there? Are these birds evil? Are they protecting this thing that's on the table? Is this a train? Hours of operation, midnight. So I can't use it. Okay. Bird. 3 total turns to the left. What? Turns to the left are always preceded by multiple turns to the right, until the final left turn. What? Turns to the right decrease by 1 each time. Okay. A total of 9 turns are needed. First, to the right. There are 3 turns to the left. It starts with the right, and turns to the left are always preceded by turns to the right. Preceded means before, right? Yes. And left turn is last. So there needs to be more than 1 right turn before any left turn. And they decrease by 1 each time. That's actually really important. That's actually... There's 9. The first one is a right turn. The last one is a left turn. So, at least 2 right turns before that one. We got a left turn. Here and here. So there's 3 there. Then 1 there. Right, left. Right, right, right. Left, right, right, left. 4. Right, 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 left, right, right, left, right, left. There was a slot on the table. I don't have anything that goes into this slot. Goes into the slot. Just shove a shovel in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? What kind of slot is it? It's not even... I need a hand crank. This is some bullshit. I just figured out your weird slot puzzle. Your weird clocky turn puzzle. And then you go and cock block me. So I can't even solve it. Why is there a person hung? Is that even a person? It could be a cat. Why is there a thing hung from the window in that direction? You're spooky. Terrifying. Piece of shit. Water gates. What the hell is a water gate? I mean a sluice? Dear Diary, I cleaned the room today. There are not that many furnishings, but the lighting is very ideal, and the curtains are my favorite red. I understand now that people keep diaries in order to record or preserve their own lives. It is with this spirit that I continue to converse with this book, and not as if I was merely fulfilling part of a treatment. Everything is so safe and reassuring now, particularly when he gazes into my eyes. So few people are willing to do so. If only this moment could last forever, Marguerite. Hi. With a whoosh, an eye-catching, suspiciously so patch of color jumped down from the green leaves. The black cat bristled its fur and leapt into the shrubs on the side. What are you doing? It asked as it floated back and forth. It didn't seem to mind that its sleeves were dusting the floor. There was a young man here. I'm looking for him. Have you seen him? Elizabeth asked. Ooh, the one with the headache? I don't know anything. Why are you looking for him? You should chase him out instead. He barged in after breaking down the door. He's making such a mess and is raising such a fuss. It's better if you stay away from him. Is that so? Elizabeth asked. But I have some things I want to ask him. What? Oh, he's not going to pay attention to you. No one's going to talk to you here. Except me. You can ask me anything. I'll give you an honest answer. Probably not. No, really. You've just never asked me a question. I suppose not. All right then. Why is there a greenhouse? Well, it cocked its head to the left, deep in thought for a few moments. This raised Elizabeth's hopes as she eagerly craned her neck forward. It comes down to convenience, doesn't it? Lower costs, no fear of pests, and no worries of being unable to harvest in the wintertime. One can grow so many foreign plants with a greenhouse. But some scientists worry that we might cultivate some uncontrollable genes. Elizabeth continued, No, I mean, yes, that's right, but why is there a greenhouse when we're already indoors? Ah, sorry, that's too difficult. You probably wouldn't understand. No, the question is, why is there a green? I'm not sure how it was started, sorry. The demon stopped here, leaving a loud silence in its wake, and suddenly laughed with the pride of accomplishing something great. I should have known better. Elizabeth started walking away as she reflected upon herself. Oh, why are you leaving? It made no move to come down, as it drawled out the last word. You could take a break. Even a nap would do, came the voice from behind her. She had no intention of stopping for even a second. What's with this? And what is a floodgate? Why do I still have this iron key? I mean, I can't just walk on the tracks? What the hell? I can't freaking see! I can't see because it's like so high on my monitor screen. What is that last one? Just says hole. It just says hole. Oh my god. I'm lagging again. If the cat went into a bush on the side, is it gone? Or can I follow the ringing of a bell to get it back? This game is going to force me to uproot a talking plaster hand. Just be a dick to plaster anything, because that makes fucking sense. Yes, but why? A rope was hanging. Why is there a rope? Why is there a rope? Gotta do it! I don't want to do it. There's a slot in the bottom. Which means I'm gonna have to walk past these fuckers, fucking blaster guys, and die. I'm always scared I'm gonna die. Because I die really easily. I don't like dying. Give them nice wide berth. Because they're probably pissed that their friend is gonna die. Be my hand. So, right, 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 left, right, right, left, right, left is how you can fit that many in one. Right, 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 left, right, right, left, right, left. Because there's only 9. If there were 10, then you would have 4 rights at the start. It has to end in a left. Which is kind of dumb. What the hell? Something that looked like a bird's wings placed in the center of the palm. What? An open hand. I didn't mean to make everyone mad. I just can't use my right hand. But I hate blue. Why not introduce me to everyone? Why can't I go outside? It seemed to be a wing taken from the body of a bird. I get the feeling that diary, like, changes, considering based on what you, like, do, progress and shit. But I don't know when it would happen, and I can't guess when it would happen. I now have a bird's wing. And I don't know why. What do I use it on? What do I gotta flap? Why do I have pieces of animals? Like, at all. Why do I have pieces of animals? Brother is coming. He's almost here. Ah, how could he find me here? How would he know if I didn't tell him? How could he find me here? I didn't mean to. Must hide. Must hide. Must dig a really, really deep hole. Hurry and hide. Must hide. Must hide. Must hide. Why do I have pieces of animals in my pocket? Why won't she pick up the fucking feather? She has no reason not to pick up the feather other than it's useless. Like, what? What can you do with the body of the bird? Oh god! Oh god! Why? Why did it have a wing in its hand? It's 2 in the afternoon. Why did it have a wing in its hand? What was I gonna do again? I just completely forgot. Where was that room again? I thought she would just pull out that, I thought she would just pull out the umbrella, not like... whatever she's doing with the umbrella. You know, change her entire outfit. Does this place need to whisper, like, at me? Why can I lie in this bed? It's weird. Golem. A good man, in his darkest yearning, is still aware of virtue's ways. An enormous statue made of clay. You can write on it with your hand. Press escape or backspace to clear already entered words. There's no way in hell I can remember that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you and your bullshit. There's no way I can memorize that bullshit on sight. There is no fucking way. There's no fucking way I can remember that shit on sight. Nah. Not on sight. You can go fuck a donkey. One, two, three, four. 3 down. Fuck me. I need a better way to do this. I need a better way to do this bullshit. So from where you're standing, it goes down to 1 to the starting position. It goes forward 4 times. Goes down. Goes down 3 times. It goes this way twice, this way once, this way once, this way once, this way 3 times. Then it goes up 4 times. This way once, then it goes... No, that wouldn't make any sense. That way twice, that way back down. And forward. I didn't just make that shit up just now. No. I just said all that bullshit just now. You gotta do it based on the sounds that it makes. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. I almost basically remember that shit. So it came here, it stepped forward, it took. Eat that, bitch! I'm too good for you. You gotta do it based on the sound it makes, not by where it's actually going. Because that shit's impossible to track with your eyes. What's this? Secret base! Cat and Elizabeth not allowed. Why is the cat involved? Why? Oh, look, a map! Oh. There's a save point. Basement 1! Fuck you in your basement. Fuck you in your basement. Oh, actually, it also includes the stairs. That little curve on the bottom left, it actually includes the staircase, the first room, and the line past it, and the save point before reaching the actual room of darkness, of which there is a sign in this room, and a door of some kind right there. There's a pathway to infinity off to the right, down this hallway. I don't know what that lollipop picture means, but there's a bridge over some scary water, which might actually be snakes and eels, and it leads to a door. That's basically the entire fucking floor. Great. Matches. More matches. Even more matches. And some chocolate. It's almost like they thought that you're gonna fuck up so hard. You're gonna fuck up so hard on the falling down whole chasm thing. I can't fucking see! Are those shoes? It's tiny little shoes. 30th of June. It's a calm day today. The flower I planted last season has bloomed. It's very pretty. I asked Siebel to write to my brother. I hope my brother understands that he really doesn't need to worry, for I am well here. I know he will understand if I tell him properly. Okay. That didn't work. Shoes! What the fucking shit? What the fucking shit? What the fucking shit? Fucking shoes! Fucking shoes! I just wanted to look at the shoes! A pair of shoes. I just wanted to look at the shoes! Why did you do this to me? I just wanted to look at the shoes. I didn't want to take the shoes, I just wanted to look at the shoes. They seemed interesting. They seemed like an interesting pair of shoes. How many matches do I have? It doesn't tell me how many matches I have. Why is there a lollipop image when I look into this room? Ropes. Okay. They arrived in a world of needles and pills. There was nothing here, just the shadow of the bird flying away. We could only move forward with the empty bird cage. Valve. Horsing around. Strictly prohibited. It was a switch that had 3 stages. There was a keyhole. The switch seemed to be locked. Random key. What do those keys say again? Right hand in the water gates. The mechanisms seem to be able to move. Where to move the lever? Don't move it. What the fuck? Don't move the lever until I know where the fuck it's supposed to go. It's getting brighter. Ah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? It's just a door! Walking around like it owns the place. Fuck you, door! I have a bird wing and a pretty dress. Oh, the plant is budding. How cute. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Get away from me. What the fuck? Nah, 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 nah. Am I supposed to lead you something? What the fuck? Nah. What? Nah. Ah. Nah. Nah. It's moving. That's why I don't want to touch it. Never touch a thing that's moving. It's the fucking bullshit. What? What? This doesn't make any sense. What do you? I don't want to. It. I don't. So, what even? What even? What is this? Do I need more candy? No. What the fuck? It's just here. It's just. I can't leave. Where'd that man go? What? Why is it just a door? Why is it just a door? What? I opened it. What? 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 No. 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 I did. Everyone's talking about me. That this happened even though I didn't marry him. What to do, what to do, what to do. I didn't mean to. But nothing can be done now. Hurry and hide in a very, very deep place. Very, 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 very deep place. Very deep place, very deep place, very deep place. Very deep place. You again. Why are you still here? It was the young man from the with the wan expression. However, he turned away before Elizabeth had a chance to respond. She wanted to call out to him, but she was startled when he suddenly swung back. Oh, right. Have you seen a young lady around here? Around this height? He drew a line with the side of his palm, his expression so serious that Elizabeth was a little too frightened to answer truthfully. She was kidnapped here. She's such a good girl that she would have never run off by herself, so she must have been kidnapped here. Have you seen her? No? Alright, then stay here and don't want her off. Goodbye. Elizabeth didn't even have time to shake her head. Having spoken his mind, he turned on his heel, murmuring, "Oh, my head," as he disappeared around the corner. Gretchen at the spinning wheel. There was a lock on the door handle, engraved with head, up, down, left, right, still. Wine cellar. Please do not disturb. Disturb! It was locked. Only bring gold here, read the label on the door. Why? Up, down, left, right. There's none pointing up, really. Oh god, why? There's two pointing down, two pointing left, one pointing right. None pointing up. 0, 2, 2, 1. It's too risky. The rat still moves, even though you're at a fucking door. So I'm like legit scared of even interacting with it. Up, down, left, right. 0, 2, 2, 1. 3 of them are up, 2 of them are down. There's 3 of them. Up, down, left, right. 3, 2, 3, 2. Are you fucking serious? The dog, the man, and the fox. What? A round cover sat on top of the dinner plate. It looked quite light, but it was unable to be moved. A picture of a hunter with a gun hung on the wall. There was an empty wine glass on the table. Borrow it? No. A picture of a fox. No. A picture of a wolf. No. I have received no clues. I have received no clues. It's probably gonna be one of those things. My nose. Where, like, the fox ate the bird, but the wolf ate the fox, but the man shot the wolf. But I have no clues. The cat's in here. I wish I knew before that the cat was in here. A rusted, empty bird cage. A bird catcher? Really? What? It's a bird cage. Matches. See, it is 3 in the afternoon. I'm hungry as fuck. This is where this is ending.